Hello and welcome to From the Zoom Stand. I'm Mike Chisholm and we're here live on Artist Echoes. I'm joined by Lee McClair. Hi, how's it going?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
And how have you been today?
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks. It's very sunny as we're recording
Yeah,
this, so we're in the sunshine.
and I
Doing
just want to introduce yourself for all our viewers that haven't heard of you before.
yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Liam. I'm Liam McClair. I'm a singer-songwriter uh, based in Manchester since about 2013.
Hmm.
I play guitar, piano, play sometimes with the band, normally solo, and yeah, kind of acoustic pop stuff. And I'll be playing some songs for you later on.
I just want to, I think the best way to introduce is with a live song actually, so just want to do one now then.
Of course, yeah. As if I was prepared. Can you hear that okay? My mic around. Cool. This song is called Trawler.
Yeah.
And it's sing someone is at sea, I suppose. My heart was missing, so was the sea, battered, bruised and cold, scattered all around on the ocean floor. Thoughts of her. She made me feel taller. She left me like a chorus sing along. Now I need a trawler to sift through everything we're wrong. Craving something that's gone. Heartache and an earthquake and down in my soul. Discovered there's a hole in our boat. The wind howled and the waves crashed and a blanket was gone, just like her, like her. She made me feel taller. She left me like a chorus sing along. Now I need a trawler to sift through everything that went wrong. Craving something that's gone, gone, gone. Never to replace it or move on. Turn around and face that it's done. And so she made me feel taller. She left me like a chorus sing along. And now I need a trawler to sift through everything that went wrong. Craving something that is gone. Craving something that is gone. Craving something that's gone. Gone. Yes.
Thanks for that. That was our first song from Liam McClair. So yeah, have you still managed to be creative during lockdown? Have you been writing, or how's it worked for you?
Yeah, so I've done this thing on Instagram. I don't have a lot of recording equipment. I've got this new headset, which is like my new thing.
Yeah.
A bit like a pilot, but I've been trying to figure out how to do some music with that. But I've been recording songs that I've kind of had that I'd written a while ago or that I've liked but not got around to recording. On Instagram and YouTube, a series called Through the Glass, which is basically just got a glass, which is like a kind of crystal, and just filming a video that sort of looks a bit interesting. It's kind of kaleidoscopic visuals, and then just me playing the acoustic. So as we record this, I've done 4 of those, so I'm going to do
Right.
10, I think. I'm trying to do it with more of an idea that I just like those songs. I know that I'm prone to gauging my perception of a song's worth, like based on its reaction by other people. So I'm trying to just do it because I like those songs, and it'd be nice to have them out. And if people like them, that's the next bonus, really.
Yeah, I suppose it's a good chance to like experiment on new material at the moment.
Yeah, well, the funny thing with this series, a lot of these songs are kind of old songs that
Right.
I've liked, but just not got around to doing anything with. So sometimes it's a weird thing to feel like you've got this thing that you enjoy, a piece of art, but you haven't really released it, or it's probably just part of the creative process. You have to like get rid of some stuff. Having quite an accessible way to just record it and put it out has been quite fun. And yeah, a bit of writing here and there. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself to treat it like a writing retreat or whatever. I've seen a few quotes.
I mean, you can't.
Today. Yeah, Shakespeare wrote whatever in his lockdown and all this sort of stuff. I think it's kind of harsh pressure to put on people that they have to make the best out of this situation in terms of it being a creative endeavour. Like making the best of it might just be enjoying the day and getting through it.
Yeah.
Like writing a novel or doing whatever you want to do.
I think most of those stories are actually not full truths anyway. He probably didn't write a full play during lockdown. Like, he probably had it half written already, and he just added a few sentences here and there, or something like that, really.
Yeah, I mean, the more and more I think about like success stories and how success is like glamorized in the culture in the UK, and I guess in America too, is where it comes from. You never really hear about the people that were just not successful or successful for a bit. Or there's such a wide variety of people that are talented, and it's like success is such a I think it's quite subjective, really.
Yeah.
And you try and grow up sense of it for you. So if your success for a day is just like reading a book during lockdown or doing a bit of work, that is good, because I think there's a lot of pressure for us to sort of maximise and optimise every minute of every day, which is just not healthy, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely. So when you are writing these songs, how do you go about that? Is it the lyrics first? Do you come up with a melody? How does it work?
So usually I'll sit with my guitar or at the piano and just come up with like chord progressions and little ideas that I like the sound of, really. And then I'll sing up just kind of any sort of thing that fits. It might not necessarily be words, it might just be sort of la-di-das and little melodies to sense of what I would want it to sound like, and that'll normally be either chorus or a verse that I'll record. Then I'll go back to it and kind of play it again, and then add another bit. It kind of goes in chunks, so it'll be like, say, day 1 I'll do a bit, day 2 whatever, and then the last thing that I always find hardest to write are like middle 8s or like endings.
Right, okay.
That being the last bit, so I might have like 3 or 4, 5 ideas going at the same time that don't have middle 8, but one that does, that'll be the one that's kind of finished, and then I'll try and play them a lot when they're finished to know whether I like doing it or not, because if you're going to release a song, you have to be used to it. Playing it over and over. So yeah.
You've released that trawler, and I guess you've heard that like 1,000 times and all the different parts 1,000 times. And...
Yeah, well, that's like we're saying about the Through the Glass series. That's an old song for me, anyway. That I'd written that sort of early 2019, I think, January or before that. So it's that thing of getting them ready to try and be ready and be used to it. And you do lose a bit of objectivity particularly with a recording. It's hard for me to listen to my own recordings objectively because you're thinking about the arrangement or the lyrics or whatever stuff, because it's so personal to you. You have to remember that first feeling you had when you were like, oh, this is quite a good idea, because that'll hopefully be what people have when they listen to it for the first time.
And where do you try and draw upon when you're writing the lyrics for a song?
A lot of the time it's kind of not subconscious or unconscious, but there's a thing in like psychology called flow, where you go into a state where you kind of don't really think about things and it kind of just flows out of you. But they use it in other sports where people are like in the zone, I suppose is another way to describe it. Trying to sort of aim towards that, because stuff that will come up on reflection. It'll be about maybe a film I watched or a book I've read, or there's a lot of artists that I like that will talk about feeding the subconscious. So you like, I might watch a TV series or go for a walk, go to an art gallery, and all this stuff is sort of feeding into your creative process. So initially it would be a lot of personal experiences, but kind of more drawn to writing about themes that I might have read about or explored or going down that alley. So it's a bit of a mix, really. It's always going to be stuff that's related to me, I think, what I connect to and with.
So yeah, it'd be great if we could have a couple more songs now.
Cool. Well, seamlessly talking about how influences come about. I was really interested in, do you know the film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Yeah, I really like it.
Idea of where you can sort of erase a memory or a person. I found that really interesting. So songs about that sort of influence by that called Fade It Out.
Nice.
How's your mind? Need a deep clean, finding sleep a little uneasy, harder when they're gone. If you're like me, you don't know you belong, know where you belong. Saw a post on your news feed of your life without me and all about your song. I thought it was gorgeous and I thought that all along. Thought that all along. But when did it switch? Or did the feeling just grow? Was the ceiling with me a little low? Was it faded out? The touch it takes to scent a grace faded out for good. Faded out. Laugh and cry, a sharp goodbye faded out for good. My regrets in the deep scars in pieces, like an old vase falling off and gone. If I put it back together, will I know where I belong? Know where I belong. Usually I wouldn't ask you, there's no one left that I can turn to please. Can I get a list of all that I did wrong? All that I did wrong. When did it switch? Or did the feeling just grow? Was the ceiling with me a little low? Was it faded out? The touch it takes, a scent of grace faded out. Faded out. Laugh and cry, sharp goodbye faded out. Heard her name the other morning, stopped me in my tracks. Memories of her burning, taking me right back. I gotta move on, gotta be gone. It's faded out. The touch it takes, the scent of grace faded out for good. Faded out. Laugh and cry, sharp goodbye faded out for good.
Great. So what's the second track going to be?
Cool. So this is called Face Down. This is one of the ones I did as part of that through the last thing on YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, it's about you've had a fight with someone and my experience. It's not very good with conflict. Face down, not forgiving you. I know a child and attitude, but I hate it when we fight. You say what's got into you, say I'm fine, but we both know it's not true. It'll all come out another time. I see all my life, I just can't beat all that I've been shown. I see all my life, I just deal with sadness on my own. But I never quite believe it, and you never quite relieve my pain. Face down, not forgiving you. I know a childish attitude, but I hate it when we fight. You say what's got into you, say I'm fine, but we both know it's not true. It'll all come out another time, and it always got so serious, and I never know why. Try my best to fix it, tell a little white lie, but I never quite believe it, never quite relieve my pain. And here we are again, having that same old rusty fight for the 100th time. Say the drug is too tired. Face down, not forgiving you. I know it's childish attitude, but I hate it when we fight. You say what's got into you, say I'm fine, but we both know it's not true. It'll all come out another time. Oh, the irony is I sit so afraid of conflict that I just don't speak, and it starts again, the same things again. Face down, not forgiving you. I know a childish attitude, but I hate it when we fight. You say what's got into you, say I'm fine, but we both know it's not true. It'll all come out another time. Oh, thanks, man. Cheers.
That was another two great songs from Liam McClair, who's our guest today on From the Zooms Den here on our Secco. So I guess the biggest thing as a musician missing is performing live, I guess.
Yeah. So I make my money doing like covers and weddings and bars and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's been quite nice actually. I'm trying to frame it as like a break, because I've never really had like an extended break like this, other than like holidays and things.
Yeah.
Just to do nothing. It's an interesting concept. I think that people pay thousands of pounds to go on retreats and all this sort of stuff. We're kind of forced to do it now. Not everybody obviously is working, but some people are. So I do miss it a bit, but I'm also quite enjoying it.
Right. And have you managed to do any live streams or any virtual gigs at all?
Yeah, I've done a couple. It's been quite fun. Did one on Zoom. That was quite good fun. And did one on Instagram Live. It was quite a little festival on Easter Sunday. That was quite a nice idea. So, yeah,
and have you watched anyone else that you can recommend during this period?
I think the lottery winners are doing some quite cool stuff on their YouTube channel. Blossoms as well. It's pretty interesting and like innovative how all the bands are recording stuff together and making music regardless of what's happening. So that would be my 2 tips.
In general, is there any particular musicians or artists that you think has influenced your style or songwriting, or you like the way that they perform?
Yeah, loads. So when I first started playing the guitar, it was sort of around the time of the singer-songwriter boom of like early 2000s of like Paolo Nutini, James Morrison, Frank Turner, Ray Lamont, Tanya, that's I say, all those kind of people. So I was very influenced by them, loved their music, saw James Morrison and Paolo Nutini in the same year. I was like pretty hooked by what they were doing and really liked their music and kind of broad appeal. the songs they were making, which I thought were good. I didn't think they were like cheesy songs. They were kind of just good pop songs, really. So initially, definitely those kind of artists, and then the more you get into writing and playing, I've listened to more Bob Dylan and Neil Young and Joni Mitchell and Fleetwood Mac. Really love all those artists. And then there's a guy called Nick Mulvey, who I really like, who's kind of got a really good style of playing the guitar. He's got an amazing rhythm to him. He can play the melodies through the songs. So really like him. There's a guy called Dan Kroll as well, who slightly less known, but I saw him playing in Manchester at the Deaf Institute kind of gig was what made me want to do the same sort of thing, do like a big show in Manchester, like a bit of a sellout headline thing from watching him play. So it's pretty cool.
Sounds great. And do you have anything coming up that you can tell people about?
So apart from that thing on Instagram, which is just called Through the Class, that'll be going on sporadically. I don't have anything booked in yet, but if people like what they hear and would like to message me, whatever, I'll be up for doing some more stuff for sure.
Brilliant. I just want to remind people where they can find all your songs and all your material.
Cool, yeah. So it's all on whatever your streaming device of choice is or service. So Spotify, iTunes, it's just Liam McClair. Amazon Music. What else? I've got a SoundCloud if people like SoundCloud. There's some videos on YouTube that are some acoustic stuff, but like this, if you like this, there's a few things I've done on there that you might prefer if you're into acoustic stuff. But yeah, and then I'm on Instagram, Liam McClair, and Facebook and Twitter.
Brilliant. Well, it's been great to chat to you today. What are you going to play us out with today, then?
Cool. So this is my new song. It's called Better Side. It's out now. And, thanks very much, Michael.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Fool myself, believing this is meant to be. Didn't help my thinking, had it in for me. And I get so shy at the worst time, try to shake it off. Worst disguise in plain sight, just can't shake it off. Didn't want to admit it, didn't want you to know. You never got the better side of me. I couldn't face the vulnerability. Try to break it and try to let go. Never got a better side of me. Not too late to fix it, vexing everyone. What I hate was missing if I was culpable. Never get so shy and the worst time, try to shake it off. Worst disguise, plain sight, just can't shake it off. Don't want you to admit, don't want you to know that you never got the better side of me. I couldn't face the vulnerability. Try to break it, try to let go. You never got the better side of me. Falling for a while, feeling goes down. Then it slows down, down. You never got the better side of me. I couldn't face the vulnerability. Try to break it, try to let go. You never got the better side of me.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Great. Are you going to play one final song to end it?
Yeah, mate, of course. Yeah, I will. Yeah. This is called Brand New Start.
I paid my dues. I just wanna pack my bag and raise a flag and sail to the moon. You sigh and say, oh, why did I ever love you? Was it just a waste of time on my favorite night? Was the answer in blue? 'Cause I get scared of my weakness. I get scared I can't face this. All I see, memories darken me, poking all bruises and scratching scars. All I know is how to concentrate on no mistakes, or I'm praying for a brand new start. I pray each day to anyone who listens. I'm confessing all my sins, all the thick and thin, but this time it's different. Clean slate, I cannot wait to get back on my 2 feet. Finally identified all the stains inside and scrub myself clean. I get scared of my weakness. I get scared I can't face this. All I see, memories darken me, walking all bruises and catching stars. All I know is how to concentrate on all mistakes. So I'm begging for a brand new start. Every day flying over, nothing more to say, nothing more to love. Come back today. All I see, memories darken me, walking all bruises and scratching scars. All I know is how to concentrate on no mistakes. So I'm begging for a brand new start.
Thanks, Michael. Cheers, bud.
Well, that has been from the Zine Stand. Thanks again to Liam McClair for coming on our show.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Great.